have been set. And about 15 seconds before they come to the starting line, these boats will begin to accelerate right about now. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark, we are racing. A legal start. Bert Henderson leads them across the line. And I believe Monahan on the inside is running in second. As they go into turn one, you've got three boats all bunched together. Bert Henderson on the outside. I believe that's Mike Monahan in the 9 on the inside. And I can't tell who's in the middle of all that mess. Still three boats all bunched together there. Down the back straightaway and into turn two. Three boats side by side. And it's getting very close out there. Very close together, inches apart as they come off turn two. You've got Bert Henderson in the number 9 in the lead, or Monahan in the lead. Then it's the CS10, Rob Stevenson in the middle, and Bert Henderson outside him. And as they came around turn one, if they didn't beat each other, if they didn't make contact, they were awfully close. With Stevenson getting pinched there in the middle, there was still a lane there, but not much more than that. Now Stevenson backs out of it a little bit, and you've got Monahan, and you've got Henderson. Henderson's on the outside, Monahan's on the inside, and somewhere in the middle there is Stevenson. Now Henderson drops back just a little bit. And the CS10 finishes lap 2, running in first, Rob Stevenson, with just a slight lead over Mike Monahan. But remember, folks, Monahan's on the inside, so he's got the shortest distance. And these three boats are fighting to be in the top 3 positions. It doesn't matter whether you finish first, second, or third. As long as you finish in one of those 3 positions, you get into the final. So these drivers may be thinking that. Bert Henderson, who we know has a fast boat, may be thinking it doesn't matter whether he finishes first, second, or third, although he then comes up and begins to challenge Rob Stevenson for second place. Now we get a strong gust of wind down the front straightaway, almost blowing directly down the front straightaway. You can see the effect that has on the CS10 as he really gets that boat walking on the sponsons. Rob Stevenson getting a bit of a rough ride with that movement. Mike Monahan in second and Bert Henderson in third. Fourth place on the race course, it's the 261 of Chris Thompson, followed by the 711, that solid white boat of Alan Bush. And the blue boat with the silver on the deck, that's the 32 Sylvain Doré. The white flag is out now for the number 10, the first boat to finish across the line, Rob Stevenson. And with 1 lap to go, then he's followed by Mike Monahan and Bert Henderson in the 0-0, that red boat with the gold up front. Those are your first 3 finishers with less than a lap to go, or first 3 runners with less than a lap to go. And you can see, if you look down at turn 2, that water has gotten really rough down there for these guys with all the other boats churning it up. And so as they come through that turn, they get a real bumpy ride. Coming around turn 2 for the final time, it's the CS10, Rob Stevenson. And he will get the checkered flag, so he will finish first on the race course. Second place will go to Mike Monahan in the number 9, the Rewinder. Third to Bert Henderson in the 0-0. So those 3, if there are no penalties called, those 3 go into the finals. And so fourth place becomes pretty important right here, as the fastest of our 3 fourth place boats from the 3 qualification heats, the fastest of those fourth place boats will go into the final. And in this heat, that's going to be Chris Thompson in the teal and white 261. So we will check his time and compare it to the times of the other fourth place boats in the earlier qualifiers to see which one of those fourth place boats gets himself into the final. Fifth place goes to the 173, or the 711 rather, of Alan Bush. And then sixth to Sylvain Doré in the 32.